cut on my skin. Trade winds talking, it's calling me in. Smiles from the shorelines, craft with our hands, turning old stories into new plans. One living image of the Virgin Islands. All of our colors moving as one. Red on my motion, culture colliding. USVI, we rise with the sun. We use what's around us, turn it to magic. One big picture of the Virgin Islands. Yeah, one Virgin Islands. We make one big picture of the Virgin Islands.
All right, all right, all right. We getting ready. We almost there. It is playoff times now for the men's 2026 men's baseball league. Hold on 1 second. Hold. I can't hear myself yet. Got to turn on the Bluetooth. That way, that way. All right. No, no, not the music. The music fine. Right now, and surely I'll call out the lineup for you guys. All right. Game time, people.
To bat, we have Keyshawn Howard.
And this is first pitch of playoff baseball. In there is strike one. And that was on Keyshawn Howard of Los Banditos. All right, I'm back now. First at bat for Keyshawn Howard. It's a dribble up the line and end up on first base for sure. Now we have Torian Rosario. Swings, fouls it off over into Corwin Terrace, the skill center someplace. And the count is no. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Rosario. Rosario doing the pitching for Los Bandidos. This game is a one and done playoff game. So a lot of marbles on the line right now. Another one inside, and Carlwood takes off from first base to second, gets the steal. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count on Rosario. And on the mound for Lions, we have Joshua Ole. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Rosario goes down swinging for out number 1.
Down goes Rosario.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that on.
Up to bat, we have James Boshelty the third.
All right, in the batter's box now, James Bushelta the third. Swing. 2 bounce to the shortstop. They chase down the lead runner instead of going for the run at first base, and now he's in a run down, and Calwood is out. But Bushelta manages to take off from first to second still. So that's 2 outs. 2 outs and a runner on second base. Fourth batter playing first base for Los Banditos, Steven LeBlanc. Bushelta taking a huge piece. First pitch to LeBlanc is swung at and fouled. LeBlanc light them high ball. That is strike 1.
We have Steven LeBlanc up to bat.
No balls, 1 strike on Steven. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on second base. The pitch to LeBlanc. Swing, falls it off again down the first base line for strike 2. All right, LeBlanc steps in behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the mound, Joshua Ole wind up the pitch right off of the left arm of LeBlanc, and he is gonna get the base. Coming to bat now, Dejan Rios. Rios doing the catching for Bandidos. And it is 2 outs. 1 runner in scoring position on second base. Steven LeBlanc at first base.
We have Dijon Rios plate.
First pitch call a strike on Rios. The 0-1 pitch. Swing. Rios knocks it back up the middle. Past the glove of the shortstop. And Bushelta scores as Bandidos pull up the first run of the ball game. And Rios gets the base hit. 1-0.
Coming to the plate, we have Damni Orgando.
Telemaco.
Telemaco. Orgando.
And coming to the plate now, playing second base, we have Damni Telemaco.
The last batter is
And with 2 outs, Los Bandidos have managed to score already, putting up 1 run. High one from Ole for ball one. LeBlanc taking a big piece, but Ole deciding to go after the batter instead with 2 outs. Swing and a miss from Telmaco. Strike 2. My bad. Another one inside. Correction on the count. The count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And Stephen Baton, the catcher. Stephen Baton, the catcher, got them to throw away the ball, but did not decide to take off. Again, the count is 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Run on first and second base. Telmaco. Ball thrown away in the dot. LeBlanc takes off from second to third. And both runners advance. Both runners are now in scoring position. Ole is now behind in the count. And that is ball 4, and bases are loaded for Brent Lewis.
Now batting, we have Brent Lewis.
All right, we got a lefty at bat now. Brent Lewis with the bases loaded. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Second pitch is hit back towards the shortstop. And the runner is called out going first base, and that's out number 3. And that leaves bases loaded there as we head to the bottom of the first inning. All right. We back now. This is the bottom of the first inning. And coming to the plate now for the Lions is Rashid McCleverty. McCleverty playing shortstop for the Lions. First pitch, call a strike. And on the mound for Los Bandidos, we have Torian Rosario. Second pitch is a swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, Rosario efficient. And the pitching. First batter goes down is a key. And second batter for the Lions right now, we have Andre Matthews. Matthews playing right field for the Lions.
But we have Andre Matthews, aka Paco.
First pitch way outside for ball 1. Second pitch again outside, ball 2. Third pitch, swing and a miss from Matthews for 2 balls, 1 strike. Fourth one is way outside. Three and 1 count. Three balls, 1 strike on Matthew. And we have a little, maybe a little equipment wardrobe malfunction. Look like the mitt messing up, something going on. And Rosario throwing that heat. Me ain't gonna lie to you back here, boy. We know what's happening over there, but in the meantime, in between time, we just run another ad, man. See what I see out there. You know we get coming up. St. John Love City Car Show. That's gonna be September 6th and 7th in St. John. Find your way over there, man. You get car show, set show, all kind of thing we get going on. And okay, wardrobe malfunction over. It would admit. Now we ready. 3 and 1 count. On Rosario to wind up on the pitch. Called strike number 2. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Rosario is throwing the breeze, fanning them. And that is 2 outs. And third at bat now.
Now batting we have Johnny Jackson.
Doing the catching for the Lions. Johnny Jackson. First pitch from Rosario is way outside for ball 1. Jackson swings and fouls it off. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind up on the pitch. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That last one was inside and high. Oh, good dodge from Jackson, boy. Oh, close. 3-1. Wind up on the pitch. And that one is outside as Jackson gets the base. And the fourth batter for the Lions is Joshua Ole. And now, we get a pitcher versus pitcher duel coming up. Let's see how Ole gonna do against Rosario.
Now batting we have Joshua Ole.
Rosario's first pitch. Just a little low for ball one. Second pitch. Umpire don't like that one. Still just a little low for Blue Liking. 2 balls, no strikes. Rosario is a lefty, so you gotta be careful as a runner on the first base, as he keeps the runner just a little close to the bag. Swing, foul ball along the third base line. Two balls, one strike, and Ole, this pitcher versus pitcher duel. Let's see who gonna win. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rosario steps off and checks the runner again. Rosario goes after the batter this time. Down the middle, foul off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Way outside. Ball gets away from the catcher. And Matthew is now on second base. Full count, pitcher versus pitcher duel. The tie-in run is now on second base in scoring position. Wind up on the pitch. Just low. And Rosario loses that duel just now against Ole, the pitcher for the Lions. And coming to bat after Ole, we have Liddell Bratt with a lefty hair playing first base. High and inside on Ole, and he barely dodges that one for ball one. One ball, one strike pitch. Swing and a miss again from Ole. Not Ole, correction, Bratwit. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count now. Runners on first and second base. Swing and fouls it off. To stay alive. Bratwit's still in there defending the plate. Ball is thrown way out. Matthews takes off from second to third and is safe. And the runner from first base is now standing on second. Two runners in scoring position. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. On Liddell Bratwitt of the Lions. 1 base hit could tie the ball game. The windup and the pitch from Rosario. Swing, fouls it off again. Bratwitt staying alive. Bratwitt keeping himself alive, fighting. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bratwitt swings and he fouls it off high. That one might be over by the university. Again, Bratwitt is defending the plate and the team. He ain't going down easy. 1-1 is the score. Bandidos are in the lead. The windup and the pitch from Rosario. Woo! And he is it seems as though he hit the bat, and Bratwitt is a honest guy. Bratwitt is a very honest guy. He acting like he hit my hand for sure. Now walking. Oh, high, and that gets away. And it is a full count now. The count is full now. Runners on second and third. And Liddell Bratwitt of the Lions playing first base is in the box. And Bratwitt swings and misses, and that is out number 3. Keeping Los Bandidos in the lead 1-0, having 2 runners stranded on the bases. We head into this top of the second now, and we'll be here with you shortly. All right, we gain back to the baseball action here
Up to
now.
bat, we have DJ Letson.
And as I'm sure you heard just now, up to bat for the Lions. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This is DJ Letson, who had a shot into right field. The right fielder gets underneath it and makes the catch for out number 1. And batting after Letson, we have Dominic the net. First pitch to the net is low for ball 1.
We have Dominic Zanet at the plate.
And with the bases empty, I like to go to the smoke camera. The pitcher versus batter camera. Woo! Woo! And Danette running from the ball just now managed for the bat to hit the ball first. Was not hit by the ball. So that is a foul. And Danette swings, falls it off down the first base line, and now that is strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The wind up and the pitch from Ole. And that close pitch just now, 2 balls, 2 strikes in the count. Swing, hit that 2 bouncer to the third baseman. He feels it. Chico fires it first, and Danette is out. That is out number 2. And coming to bat now, after Danette, is Noah Askew. Askew playing left field for Los Bandidos.
Noah at the plate. Los Banditos are in the lead 1-0.
First pitch to Askew is high, and he swung and was nowhere close. Strike 1.
So Noah was in there for strike 1. Beautiful swing by Noah.
Second pitch. That's a little high outside for ball 1. Third pitch. Right after that speed pitch, get a lot of them batters falling and going all over the place. But me ain't gonna lie, they look like they're gonna hit some of them. Boy.
1-0.
2 balls, 1 strike is the count.
This is a 1-game elimination.
A swing and a miss again. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ole out here throwing the heat.
Everything doing the pitching. Line steals.
The other one, lay low. Again, gets away from the catcher.
2 balls.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No runners on the bases.
No one on base. Have a full umpiring staff.
And again, at the plate, we have Noah Askew.
That at first.
Swing and a miss, gets away from the catcher. Askew takes off up the first base line.
High is the umpire at second. And Brown is at third.
And Askew is safe. And going back to the top of the lineup for Los Bandidos. We have Keyshawn Colwood, lefty.
Keyshawn at the plate. First pitch is
Colwood swings,
ball
falls it
back.
off. Watch the camera equipment, my son Colwood. We need this
No
one, son.
ball, one strike.
And with a runner on first base,
Everything winds.
the runner takes off from first to second, slides, and is in there.
Runner is safe.
Lucky that the pitch was just off just a little bit, because if that pitch was on, he might have been dead, boy. Bandidos.
Two strikes, 2 outs, no with a stolen base. So runner is now on second.
So the count is no ball, 2 strikes. Lefty Keyshawn Colwood in there. Colwood playing shortstop for Bandidos. Off-speed pitch does not make it into the strike zone, so that is ball 1. Ole watches the runner, fires at the pitcher, and it is fouled off. And Colwood stays alive.
Colwood is fighting. He tries to put his team up 2-0. On the top of the second inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
All right, Colwood steps in.
1-0.
Ole is set, watches the runner, watches the batter, fires, off speed. Colwood swings and misses, and he goes down. We are heading to the bottom of the second inning, and let's see if the Lions gonna come and defend. Bottom of the second inning, leading off for the Lions, Rashawn Moraine.
Support the concession.
No runners on the bag, so we gotta go to the angle here. This is a 1v1 angle, the small angle. Rosario starting with gas in the 4, strike number 1.
First pitch, Keyshawn was in there from strike one. Doing the pitching for Los Bandidos.
Swings and falls it off for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes. And he gets ring up on that third one. Watching for out number 1. The 1v1 action continues. And
At the plate, doing the hitting.
Now coming to the plate, we have Shamoy Turnbull.
Alright.
Wind up on the pitch from Rosario. First one outside. Ball one. Second pitch. Swing and a miss. One ball, one strike.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-on-1 count. Wind up on the pitch from Rosario. Falls it off. Strike two.
Big cut. The ball is stuck in the fence. One ball, two strikes. One out. 1-0 ball game.
And as you can hear, the count is one ball, two strikes on Turnbull. No out. One out. Second one in there. That is strike three. We get two runners watching, two batters watching.
Two out.
And now playing second base for the Lions, Dwayne Hunt.
Dwayne at the plate. Orion Wine.
First pitch is a swing and a miss. Strike one. Rosario.
One strike. Two outs.
Rosario super efficient so far with two batters and two outs. Second pitch in there. Swing and a miss again. Strike two.
Two strikes.
We ain't coming up this angle. It look like here because we got to wait for somebody to get on the bag. The 0-2 pitch. Yeah, and three batters up, three batters down. And that is strike number three. And we are heading to the top of the third. And nobody ain't even hit the ball other than a foul that inning. Stay tuned for more baseball action. Bam. Back to the action here now. Leading off this inning for Los Bandidos. The pitcher versus pitcher duel now. In the batter's box, we have Torian, Rosario, and on the mound, we have Joshua Ole. First pitch from Ole is way outside for ball one. Second pitch, off speed. Still misses a little bit for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes.
Beginning gets a sign. 3 straight call balls.
Another one. Umpire doesn't like it. That is ball 3.
No strike.
Off-speed pitches not being called. High, and Rosario is given the base with a walk.
James at the plate.
Third in the lineup, second this inning, James Bushelta now steps in playing center field with a runner on first base.
Running-wise.
First pitch way outside, gets away from the catcher. And Rosario
Nice safe.
takes off from first to second, and he is safe. So that is 1 ball, no strikes, as that first pitch got away from the catcher.
Runner on second, no outs. 1-0 is the score. Chickling winds.
Foul it off for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count.
1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Runner at second. James doing the hitting. Beginning winds low.
Off-speed pitch hang went over the head of Bushelta, and Rosario takes off from second to third. Bandidos with the second run in a scoring position now on third base with no outs. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at third.
Ole could now just throw regular. And that one is called a strike. So now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. Swing and a miss. Bushelta goes down.
The high pitch, he chased it.
So that is out number 1.
For out number 1, Steven.
And after Bushelta, we have Steven LeBlanc playing first base for Bandidos, Los Bandidos. LeBlanc swings, hits a 2 bouncer to the second baseman, and 1 more run scores as LeBlanc is out, running up the first base line. Bandidos now are 2-0.
Good RBI by Steven.
LeBlanc with the RBI pushes Bandidos up just 1 more run. And coming to the plate now, the catcher, Dejan Rios. First pitch outside, ball 1. Second pitch inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strike.
As Rios is in there waiting. Third one is low and outside again. 3 and no count. Rios is ahead. Three and no pitch. In there, strike 1. Blue likes it. 3-1, no runners on the bases. Rios swings, connects with it. 2 bunks to the third base. Picks it up, fires it first. 1 bounce to the first baseman. as he falls off the bag, trying to hold on, and Rios is safe on first base. So now, with a runner on first base, we gotta go to the regular view now. As they put a substitute runner for the catcher, because we want to keep the game moving fast.
Steven is doing a running for John.
And at the plate now, we have Damni Telmaco.
2 outs, the last.
With 2 outs and a runner on first base, pitch is high for ball 1.
Steven, Steele and Tijani. 100. Steven steals the base and Tijani for $50.
Second pitch is just a little inside, but the umpire likes it for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Steven takes off, 4 ball. Damn, swung and folded out. And that is strike 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You are not at the ballpark, so you can't hear the noise, but the crowd had a bet with Steven LeBlanc if he could have steal onto Johnny Jackson, the catcher. And Steven took off and the ball was going to go by, but Damni swung. So that's 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Damni threw away $100 for Steven just now. Wow. This is where you gotta come to the ballpark so you can know what's happening. Damni swing goes down, and that is strike 3. Out number 3, as we are now going to head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. about to start again. In the battle's box for the Lions.
Ready at the plate. First
Jaquani
pitch is in
Williams,
there for
first pitch
strike
to
one.
Williams.
Down low, one ball, one strike.
Oh look, Caesar, is this one? Look, is this one that'll be moving, not that one.
Swing and a miss for strike two.
So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes now. In the batter's box now, Jaquani Williams playing center field for the Lions. Williams swings and goes down. That is strike 3. Out.
That might be 6. 7? No, first inning he didn't have 6.
Yeah, three of them. He struck out everybody. He struck out everybody. 7, yeah.
And now we're going back to the top of the no. No. We have Chico Lamata in the batter's box now. First pitch is ball number 1.
One ball. No strike.
Second pitch to Chico. In there, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chico goes, but does not go all the way. That is called ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Swings, falls it off. And that is 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
As Lamata walks around, gathers himself, gets ready.
Balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-on-2 count. Wind up on the pitch from Rosario. Swing and a miss.
For 5 straight strikeouts.
And that is out number 2. And we ain't getting off of this 1v1 cam at all, my son. Heading to the top of the lineup for the Lions. Shortstop Rashid McCleverty is at bat.
Rashid at the plate. First pitch.
Swing. Falls it off. Strike 1.
1 strike, 2 outs. Rosario with 5 straight strikeouts.
The wind up on the pitch from Rosario. Out. Oh, Blue likes it. Strike number 2. Other one way outside, way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You have this one.
Two outs. 0 is the score in favor of the Los Bandidos. Pitcher 5.
Other one way outside. 2 ball, 2 strikes. 2 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the 3rd. No runners on base. Wind up on the pitch from Rosario. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3. Out number 3. And we are heading to the top of the 4th inning.
To the top of the 4th.
All right, we head to the top of the fourth now,
Brent at the
and
plate.
Brent Lewis is now at bat.
First pitch is in there from Joshua.
The
Strike
first
one.
pitch is called
Joshua Wine
strike.
hit by pitch.
Second pitch, grazes off the toe, and he is on the bag. And with no outs, and the runner on first base coming to the plate now, we have DJ
at the plate.
Letsum, the Jonathan Letsum.
Runner first. 4 outs. 2-0 is the score here in the top of the fourth inning.
As Ole checks the runner, make sure Lewis stays close to the bag.
Oh, DJ. That's the DJ. He's bowling like stupid. DJ at the plate. Joshua doing the pitching.
Ole watches the batter and fires. First pitch is in there for strike one.
Strike one. One ball, no strike.
Changes it. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
So it's 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike, run on first base.
1 strike.
In the batter's box, we have DJ Letsum. Ole watches the runner, fires down the middle. Second one is in there for a strike. Third pitch actually in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No out.
And it's one ball.
Joshua Wine in there.
And he is called strike number 3, staring for out number 1. And batting after Letsum, we have Dominic Danette in the box now.
Dominic at the plate. Runner first, 1 out.
First pitch,
Outside.
high and outside. Strike,
1 ball.
1 ball. That is ball 1. Second one, inside and low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, run on first base.
No strike.
This is the top of the 4th inning. And Los Bandidos are up 2-0 against the
No
Lions.
strike, 1 out. Joshua Wine.
First pitch is high. And a swing is called, so that is strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
1 strike.
Second one high again.
1 strike.
High pitch from Ole. The count is 3-1.
So will we. We still be the Watson. So will we. Or what we No, that's why I say like if we are start, so will we. Man going
As
start
Ole
understanding
sets himself, gets himself ready. Puts the foot in on the mound. Lewis on first base.
1 strike. 1 out.
Wind up on the pitch to Danette. And that is strike 3 called
Strike 2.
for out number 2. Oh, sorry, that was strike 2. My apologies. Right, that's what confused me.
2 strike.
He hands it in. He hands
And
it in separate.
and Brent is caught, was caught in a rundown and is out. So they're gonna have a little discussion on the mound trying to figure out what happened and what the proper call was. But the argument is that Ole did not separate his arms before stepping off the mound.
I know I understand that part. They didn't he had to pitch the ball. No?
And while we're on this little intermission here, let me let you know that we still need you to subscribe on Facebook. Not Facebook. I mean, you could like the Facebook page, but we need to subscribe on YouTube as well.
No, I understand that part.
The more followers we have,
The pitcher.
the more I could provide for these games and do these games on a regular. And that on your screen, that QR code, just screenshot it and later on you could add the page, you know, now, later, whenever you're feeling like. We appreciate you for viewing and being here. And viewers know we need to share. Every viewer, if you hit me one share, promise you, it matters and helps.
Oh, he had done steal from before. He had done start. He had done steal from
The steel turn.
Thank you. So now with it still on the mound, deliberating the call of the pitcher not separating his arm before he stepped off.
Brent have to go back and second.
And the pitch does not count, and it seems as though the runner will still get the bag, but we're still just here waiting to see what will happen. So it seems as though Brent, it does indeed gain the bag, and Bandidos live again in this inning. So it is 1 out and a runner on second base. Full count on Danette.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If you left-handed, then you could go up and then go to.
All right, and we getting back to the action now. Full count. 1 strike.
What the call would be then?
Yes, if he lift up his foot and it should be this as a back.
Ole steps in and Danette steps out, as a matter of fact. No, Danette chooses to step back in. Ole watches the runner on second base and decides to fire. Ball is outside and Danette gets first base.
Ball 4.
And Lewis takes off from second to third. And now Bandidos now with a runner in scoring position.
With 1 out.
And coming to the plate now, we have Noah Askew.
That's why I asked him. It's subjective.
Runner first and third.
Wind up on the pitch from Ole. Askew swings and hits it high. Goes foul. It is caught by third baseman Dwayne Hunt for out number 2.
For out number 2.
And with that, we're heading back to the top of the lineup. And this is Keyshawn Carlwood, the shortstop for Los Bandidos. Coming to the plate now, a lefty as well.
Every single pitch, if you want, you could say.
Come up, fucking mad like that.
You can move your head. You can move your head.
Sean at the plate with runners still on first and third. 2 out. 2 to 1 is the score.
As Ole steps off, keeps the runners,
Bolo, you all right?
keeps the runners on the bags. First pitch is just a little too high for umpire liking, ball 1.
No strike.
As the runner from first base takes off, and he is safe.
Them knees ain't what they used to be.
Catcher fired one down the third base line, but everybody's safe. And both runners now in scoring position with 2 outs. And the count is 2 balls, no strikes. Keyshawn Carwood at the plate.
The runners at second and third with 2 outs. Inside,
Again,
2 balls.
pitch gets away from the catcher and it is too low. 3-0 is the count. As Ole walks up, he's going to take his time, set himself really behind in this count here
2
now.
balls, no strike.
First one is in there for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike. Half 4.
And that's ball 4.
And Torian
Now the bases,
coming to bat.
the bases are loaded now.
Called by Tijani to calm down
In
the
this pitcher
pitcher.
duel here that we having. At the plate now, second in the lineup, doing the pitching for Los Bandidos, Torian Rosario. Coming to the plate here with bases loaded. Rosario is a lefty indeed, so it's gonna be a little difficult for Ole.
Okay, that's 2. What about the rest 10?
Let's see what Ole.
So why you sign up for? Why you sign up for?
That's why you get 20 man on each team. So you have 9. Some people can't get
Listen,
How we say it? A bare night.
Listen.
A-class.
All right.
That's all full?
Rosario steps in, swing, falls it off. That is strike 1.
4 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded for the dangerous Torian.
So now that is no balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Rosario steps in, he's a lefty.
Joshua.
Second pitch is off speed, gets away from the catcher. And Lewis decides to stay on third. The count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ole on the mound, the wind up on the pitch. Off speed, still does not reach. Ball 2.
It's just regular human decency.
And Rosario hits one under the glove of the second baseman. Lewis scores. And Danette thought he was going to score, but went back to third.
He see what the ball went, and he turned around now. He see what the ball went, right? And he still turn around now. He see what the
2
ball
outs.
He see someone
As the ball is hit, 2 shots.
So Bandidos put up 1 more run. And the score is now 3-0 in favor of Bandidos.
I forgot how hard I came in the world to get behind the ball.
Oh, just now, right? Bring all the top.
The score is now 3.
Coming to the plate now for Bandidos, we have the third batter in the lineup, James Bushelta. Bushelta playing center field for Bandidos. Bushelta batting with bases loaded. The wind up on the pitch from Ole is low. Gets away from the catcher again. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Second one,
Wow.
low, outside, ball 2.
Try and be funny, right? But it was closer to UVA than it was to us. UVA right there. Right there for me, man.
2 balls, no strike, 2 outs. Bases are still loaded.
James
at the
Bichelta
plate.
is in
That's
there.
why
Swing! Hits it into right field. It is caught by the right fielder. And Lions leaving this inning with minimal damage, being with what was on the field. Now it was bases loaded. And Bandidos only managed to score one more run that inning. And we are heading to the bottom of the fourth. Stay with us here shortly. Okay, we back here now. We back here now. We back here now.
Inside.
I think it's 1 out. At the plate now to Johnny Jackson for the Lions. Full count.
A little dollar. Three balls.
It's a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Third batter to Johnny Jackson is at the plate. He's doing the catching for the Lions. After him is the pitcher Joshua Ole.
Orion winds.
Outside, and Jackson is giving the bag as he has walked. Come on, you're going to tell the live that you over here, you ain't even walking, you be like pressing buttons, doing something. You get a seat. I mean, you gotta work, you gotta work. Watch here, I'm going to show you balls, strikes, and runners on bases. Easy walk. First pitch is a swing and a miss, so that's a swing and a miss. Oh, strike one, there we go. See, we don't know.
One strike. One out.
Second pitch, up high, he still swings and misses for strike 2. And that is no balls, 2 strikes, pitcher versus pitcher duel, Joshua Ole versus Torian Rosario. Oh, and picks him off. And the runner is dead out. Jackson did not pay attention to the fact that Rosario is a left-handed pitcher. A left-handed pitcher on the first baseline, that's pretty difficult to judge. So that is out number 2. And now, the last lifeline for this inning for the Lions is Joshua Ole, the 4th batter in the lineup for the Lions. 0-2 pitch. Rosario steps off, gathers himself. In this inning, let's see what he's going to do, if it's an off speed or if he's going to bring that heat. And he throws it just a little outside. It's a little outside. So now that's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The wind up on the pitch. Fires it down the middle. Ole hits it. A grounder to the third base. He feels it, fires it first base. It gets away from LeBanc at first base. And Ole is safe at first.
For sure, when you see the ball, when you look back.
And after Ole, we have Liddell Bradwitt. And with a runner on first base and 2 outs, Bradwitt steps in. Swing and a miss. Bradwitt 4, strike 1.
Mobile 1 strike. Liddell doing the hitting for Lions. Andrew now doing the running.
Second pitch down the middle. Second time he swung and missed. Strike 2.
Mobile. 2 strikes.
Rosario watching the runner, watches the batter, and he fires to the batter. Runner takes off, and that is strike 3 as he goes down swinging. Did go down swinging. And that should carry us to the top of the 5th inning. Yeah. You get staff. Oh, no. Yeah, you don't have no errors.
No, I don't say anything that's wrong. It's not me, okay?
And I know the new scorer say anything that go wrong ain't her fault, right? So just bear with her life. We gotta make sure. But we're going to just run a little ads quick and be back with her in a little while. no, bam. Yes, no, we are no. You know, me line up them. Uh-huh. We back now, we back now, we back now. Okay. And coming to bat for Los Bandidos, the first baseman, Steven LeBlanc. And on the mound now, we have a pitching change. Hold on quick. On the mound now for the Lions, Shamoy Turnbull, lefty again. First pitch called, strike one. Second pitch, just a little low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind-up and the pitch from Turnbull. LeBlanc hits it right back up the middle. 1 bounce to the center fielder. And we waiting on the call from the umpire. We waiting on the call from the umpire. And the umpire calls him safe, I think. Never saw the call from the umpire, but I do think he was called safe on that one.
So if you run, it will be for free. But damn, me still also a plate of food from
And after LeBlanc, we have Dejan Rios.
Dejan at the plate.
The wind-up and the pitch from Turnbull. First one outside, ball 1.
1 ball.
And Jackson decides to walk up to his pitcher, just talk to him a little bit, calm him down. And while that happening, let's just make sure to let you know again that we need you guys to subscribe and share. So we're gonna continue. It's the weekend, so it's more time. The pitch is in there on Rios for 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. And Rios hits one hard, and it goes foul. That one had stayed fair. It had been a problem. So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You gotta try and keep it fair. My car is over in foul territory. Keep it fair, please.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the count. Rios steps in. Turnbull on the mound. Steven on first base.
2 strikes.
Strike 3. Let's go.
And timeout is called by Rios, the batter.
Come on.
Turnbull taking just a little too long for his liking.
One ball. 2 strikes.
Walk.
The wind up on the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Steven takes off from first to second. He slides, and Steven is safe. Rio swung and missed, but Steven did steal and made it sliding into second base. Now coming to the plate, as you can hear, The man that messed up Steven pocket. Steven could have won $100 a couple innings ago if he had stolen and gotten on base, but damn Nitel Marco swung. Nah, I mean, I messed it up just a little bit for him, but now Steven is on second base, and Telmarco is at bat right now.
I just got word that Steven
And now
is Lil Panda.
we get a catching wardrobe malfunction, something going on here with Jackson helmet. Jackson trying to fix the helmet right now. And Tumble is waiting. And now that the wardrobe malfunction is over, Jackson is ready. So Telmarco is coming to the plate.
And one that food.
And Tombo steps off. Stepping up just to keep LeBlanc a little close to the bag. Here with us, we got some legends, some veterans on the baseball field. We have.
Legend is insane.
You want to be a legend or a veteran?
This is the army?
We got Bolo Chip Reimer here.
Uh-huh.
Reimer, the people want to know
What do you want to know?
why you ain't playing in legal now.
Due to arm injuries.
Injuries.
Yes.
Okay. So next season,
I'll be here.
next season, Chip Reimer is gonna be here.
Right.
All right. We got another veteran over here. You know, he on the mic all now. Everybody else know him as Lil Pogo. Formerly, if you went to school with him, you might have known him as Tiandre. Tiandre, he announcing so give him a break. Why are you not a part of the baseball league?
I am a part of it. I'm the announcer.
Okay. He said he's the announcer, but why you ain't participating? Why you ain't batting? Why you ain't up here? We know you as a baseball lover.
Well, right now I ain't playing because I needed to see what kind of talent we have here. I don't want to get pegged from none of these guys.
Okay.
And I don't give them a lot of chat, so I know they're coming to try to peg me.
So is the talent up to your standard now that you're watching?
Yes. So next year, me and Bolo will get a team and we might come out.
Okay, you and the groundskeeper Bolo gonna be out here in the league for sure.
What the team name is?
That's right. Are you making our own separate team?
Panda Express.
Okay. They will be on Panda Express next year. And we get two more additions to the St. Thomas Men's Baseball League going on. And Damni went down swinging. Damni Telmarco, so that is out number 2. And we had an off-speed pitch to the batter, and that was definitely a fastball. My bad. My misinterpretation. I assumed there was. I thought it was an off-speed pitch. All right. In the batter's box now, we have Brent Lewis. Everybody else to call him Yellow, with a runner on second base. Ball get foul off. Back here by the Corwin Terrace Skills Center. By the Corwin Terrace Skills Center, that's what you call back here now. And we have 1 ball, 1 strike. As Lewis is in there and set. That one is high. Steven takes off. And Steven gets torn. Oh my gosh. He falls. And he was going to be safe, but the bump coming down the third baseline. If Bolo had raked the third baseline correctly, Steven wouldn't have tripped and fall. Steven fell. And as a result, of that, And as a result of that, that was out. And we are headed to the bottom of the fifth. And stay tuned. Thank you. Okay, we good now. All right. Now that the joke's done. Don't unplug us first. Don't unplug us first. And that was Moraine for the Lions with a base hit down the first base line, and he beat out the run to be safe. No, Shamoy Turnbull, the pitcher, hits a two bouncer over the head of the pitcher. Shortstop feels it, tags the runner, throws it first base. It gets away from the first baseman, and Turnbull is safe on first. And batting after Turnbull, playing second base for the Lions, we have Dwayne Hunt. The score in the ball game is still 3-0 in the bottom of the fifth inning. And on the mound, still for Bandidos, is Torian Rosario. That pitch is in there for strike one. Hunt swings, falls it off, and it goes over by UVI sides. And Torian steps off, keeping Turnbull even closer to the bag. Steps back in, the wind up on the pitch. Hunt swings, falls it off again. And that is strike two. Wind up on the pitcher, Hunt. Hunt hits it back to Torian on the pitching mound. He feels it, throws it second base, and they send it first to try and get the double play. But it is not in time as Hunt beats out the throw. And that is out number 2. And coming to the plate now, Jaquani Smeegs Williams, the center fielder for the Lions.
Sneaker at the plate. Pitch outside, 1 ball.
And that first pitch to Williams was way outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike, 2 out.
Second pitch on the outside corner is called strike 1
1 ball,
by the umpire.
2 strike. Time call.
Smeegs in the batter's box with 1 ball, 1 strike. Second pitch is in there, and Williams does not like it. It is strike 2. One ball, 2 strike. The pitch way outside. It is 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Run on first base. And Smeek swings and falls it off over to UVI to stay alive.
2 strike, 2 outs. 3-0 is the score in favor of Los Bandidos.
Rosario steps off to keep the runner close, throws it to first base. And the runner is safe.
Keep the runner close. Set the sign.
And that is strike 3. And we are now heading to the top of the 6th inning. And we'll be with you guys shortly. Here we are. We ready. We going. First pitch to Brent Lewis is a ball.
Tomboy winds.
Second pitch is a little inside for ball 2.
Balls. 2 balls. No strike.
Two balls, no strikes, no outs, no runners on the bags. And the third pitch to Lewis from Turnbull is outside
2 balls.
for ball 3. And it
No strike.
3 and no count from Turnbull on the mound, the wind up and the pitch. That one is in the dirt for a walk.
Why would you do that, bro? That ain't even funny. I'm dumb, that.
Don't watch him one eye. You might love that boy. You might love me some DJ.
Like, why would you do that? That's so dumb, that.
Okay, guys.
To wait till you run across. Wait till you pitch it to run across the back.
I want to go that next time. Please.
All right, with a runner on. See, now you could change the view. Put a big view. Car runner first base. All right, with a runner on first base and no outs at the plate now. The Jonathan Letsom, if I have it correct. Yes. DJ Letsom steps in.
DJ at the plate. Runner first.
First pitch is high and Letsom swung at it and fouled it off.
DJ go to ball.
LeBlanc. The crowd wants to know if you okay. You know, with us here now, we have Steven LeBlanc himself, the man that tripped up on the rock down the third base line. LeBlanc, everybody want to know you're okay. You get some dust in your bed and thing, you know, because everybody want to know how everything all right?
Yeah, I get that, tomorrow morning.
Okay. LeBlanc said tomorrow morning he go feel it on his belly and on his neck. That's where part of the fall hot. Wind up on the pitch from Turnbull. Let some swings. Knocks it to the second base line. It falls off his gloves. Throws it second in time. And he is out. As McCliverty holds on to the ball for out number 1. And if Lamata had held on to that ball, might have been able to turn a double play, but it just fell right out the glove.
Shiloh at the plate.
And at the plate now we have Shiloh Richards.
Shiloh at the plate. DJ first.
And Letsom takes off, and Shiloh swings.
Shiloh swing.
And the first baseman overruns the ball, and it hits the ground. But Shiloh could have taken that one, and the Jonathan would have been safe on second base standing. But for some reason, this red team ain't okay with that. This red team is not okay with their teammates stealing like that. They don't like it at all. They're going to make them run harder.
No ball, 1 strike.
And with no ball, 1 strikes now. Richards is waiting. The Jonathan takes off. Tombo throws it first, then second, and Letsom seems to be safe.
DJ stole second.
And it looks like we have a 1-on-1 count. while Turnbull trying to figure out how he's going to pitch, as he now has to stick on because a runner is on the bag. Letsum takes off again, and Letsum now is on third.
DJ, put on your helmet, please. Buy your own helmet if you want to bet.
And now Richards is in there with 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. And it is 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
You just leave
2
him and you
balls,
talk to him later.
2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on third.
The pitch from Turnbull inside, just a little too inside for umpire liking. It's a full count now,
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
with an additional run for Los Bandidos on third base. A lot of dust blowing in the wind now. And if Turnbull does not want to, he does not have to stick on anymore, but he still chooses to stick on the wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Richards goes down swinging. That is out number 2.
Anthony,
And now coming to the plate for Los Bandidos, we have Anthony Castillo. Castillo, a lefty, a base hit would more than likely guarantee a run coming home.
2 outs,
And run number 4.
complete. First pitch is
And
high, 1 ball,
first
2
pitch
strikes.
is high and outside.
2 outs, 3-0 in the scoring in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Like 6 hours still.
44 minutes left in the game.
Wind up on the pitch from Turnbull again. Swing and a miss from Castillo.
Come on, man.
And that is 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
Wind up on the pitch. And it is in there again. Castillo did not swing. I don't know why not, but that is strike number 2.
2 outs.
I say one still home.
Wind up on the pitch from Turnbull again. Just a little too outside for the umpire
2
liking.
outs. 2 strikes.
The count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And we are to the top of the 6th inning with 30-something minutes left in the ball game. And it feel like we've been here for 3 hours.
Someone winds.
High pitch almost gets away. Throws the ball third base to try and get Letsum. Fires it back home. And Letsum is safe. Letsum is safe. Steal it home. And Los Bandidos now increase their lead by 1. The score is now 4-0 in this 1 game elimination. And it's so crazy that the Lions actually led the lead more aggressive. The Lions led the league majority of the way, winning most of the early games out, so now we're rough. The Lions were indeed the first seed.
Them lions ain't roaring at all. Is he okay?
Okay, and the wind up and the pitch from Turnbull. And it is called a strike. And he is watching. And that will send us to the bottom of the 6th inning. And let's go on a break here today. All right, all right. Bottom of the sixth inning. And we have 29 minutes left in the ball game.
29 minutes left in the ball game.
And batting now, Chico Lamata. First pitch to Lamata is strike one. Lamata hits it high. And the pitcher drops it.
Runner is safe.
And Lamata is safe on first base. And Castillo dropped the ball on first base. We have Anthony Castillo. And after Lamata, we're going back to the top of the lineup to Rashid McCleverty.
Runner is safe on first after the error by the first baseman.
So with no outs and a run on first base, pitch from Rosario is high and outside for ball one.
Rashid at the plate, one ball.
Second pitch, McCleverty hits it. It's over the glove of the first baseman, and it is down the first base line. And the runners played it safe, and they decide to stay on their bag. So there is a discussion amongst the umpires. We're not sure what the discussion is about right now, but we'll update you shortly. And the second base runner, got an additional bag, all because of a fake tag. And the runner from first base takes off, and they get the bag. The pitch from Rosario is way outside, and now the Lions are fighting back with two runners in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And it is 1 ball, 2 strikes, and in the batter's box now we have Andre Matthew. Other pitch way outside. It's a 2-on-2 count with no outs. And the pitch is just a little inside, so the count is full now. And the last pitch to Matthew was indeed a walk. And the bases are now loaded for catcher Tijani Jackson, Tijani Jackson doing the catching for Lions. And with no outs, the bases are loaded for catcher Tijani
Bases
Jackson.
are loaded to Tijani Baby Tifu Jackson. Body, third baseman.
And one bounce to the third base. Was fielded by Letsum and thrown home to get the out on the lead runner. And Lions are still scoreless.
Runner is out alone.
Do the wrong thing and pick a man from the
Four to zero is the score with one out and the bases are still loaded for TTT.
And now with the bases loaded, the starting pitcher of the ball game, Joshua Ole, fourth batter for the Lions. Pitcher versus pitcher duel. First one is way outside for ball one. The second pitch is called a strike. So it is 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind up on the pitch from Rosario again. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded. The wind up on the pitch again. Swing and fouls it off. Strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th inning. Gotta be about 25 minutes left to wind up on the pitch. Oh no, the pump fake by the blue, Make me think you are gonna ring him up. Tati were gonna get ring up. The count is full, blue change mind. Ball was just a little low. This is the clutch right now. Let's see what's going to happen. Pitcher versus pitcher duel. The wind up on the pitch. Swing and a miss. Rosario sends down Ole swinging. And with 2 outs. And bases loaded for the Lions. Coming to the plate now is Lede. All right, Liddell Bradwick, first pitch. Inside on him for ball 1. Bradwick swings, hits a pop fly to Coward at shortstop, and Coward gets underneath it and catches it, leaving the bases loaded for the Lions. The perfect opportunity to score, and the Lions did not capitalize on it. And now we head into the top of the 7th inning with hopefully less than 20 minutes. How much more time we get left?
DJ, you feel a one call base, man.
Top of the seventh inning now. As we resume, top of the seventh. And Bradwitt swings at the first pitch, hits it to shortstop at McCliverty. McCliverty throws it to first base, and they get out number 1. Second batter this inning and second batter in the lineup, the pitcher, Torian Rosario.
Rosario at the plate, first pitch down low, 1 ball, no strike.
That first pitch from Bradwitt was bold. It was not pitched at all. So almost looked like a cricket game just now. It was bold. When you bowl it. So the first pitch to Rosario is indeed ball 1. Second pitch to Rosario is outside. The third pitch is a ball as well.
Give them pretty little days after that.
Three balls, no
3-0 count to Rosario. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Liddell Bradwitt, the windup on the pitch. Finds one in there. That is strike 1 on the 3-1 pitch.
Torian trying to help himself here in the top of the 7th inning.
Wind up on the pitch from Bradwitt again.
Down low, ball
And that one is low also. Ball 4 is called as Rosario heads to the bag.
I can't wait for this life to be over so I could go and screw about that ball over 20 head and shit.
in the last, what, 2 games?
Kyle in the last 2 games, lose Bandidos give up.
Why is it
5 hits.
5 hits, lose by Bandidos. Give up in the last 2 games. James at the plate. First pitch down low.
First pitch to Bushelta was low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And now, Bradwitt is now sticking on. The wind up on the pitch. As Rosario takes off to Johnny.
Is safe.
Jackson 2 bunks the ball to the second baseman. As Rosario has stolen from first to second.
He said once, he said only once.
My bad correction, it was a 1 bunks to the second baseman as the catcher corrected me just now.
1 ball,
Bradwitt sticking on, looks at the runner, looks at the batter, bowls another one down there that is very low. And Bushelta is hit by the pitch as he ends up the first base line.
Steven.
Coming to the plate now, we have chest slide Steven.
Steven, a.k.a. Rod Wave. At the plate.
Hey, Andrew, you like chauvinistic enough.
Steven has a couple other names. Around the park, they like to call him Rod Wave and such. Or
First pitch,
Lil Panda. A couple of them going on.
Lil Panda Express at the plate. Thank you to Bolo for giving him that name. Panda Express.
And it is no balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second.
No ball, 1 strike. Runner second or first.
As LeBlanc swings at a high one and it is fouled off over to Legendary Faculty East Building.
At the top of his head, he will be swinging. If you didn't know, Steven could play yard with the 2 in there.
And with runners on first and second, it is no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. As a timeout is called, I think, by the catcher.
Two strikes. One out. 4-0 in favor of Los Bandidos. The winner of this game will face Rave in the championship series that starts Monday.
Again, this is a one-game elimination playoff game. So this was for all the marbles, and Lions was the first seed in this league. LeBlanc hits one up the middle, past the second baseman. And Rosario does not decide to go to home. He stays at third.
Bases are loaded.
And now at the plate, Dejan Rios with bases loaded. First pitch from Bradwood is high, 4-1.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the pitch from Bradwood. In there, Blue likes it, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Strike.
Second pitch is in there, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out. 4-0. The winner of this game will be facing the Rays.
And another pitch.
2 balls.
Fourth pitch is high, outside, 2 ball, 2 strikes, bases loaded. Bradwood fires one in there. Rio hits it opposite side, over the head of the right fielder. And 1 run scores. 2 run scores. And LeBlanc is safe at third, but not before Los Bandidos are on 2 more runs on to their score.
Sending Steven home again. If Jerry's wise, he will get a base runner for Steven.
And Rios gets the double in addition to 2 RBIs. Batting after Rios, we have Damni Telmaco. Mr. Veranda escape himself.
AKA Mr. Veranda escape.
First pitch to Telmaco is high, 4 ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. 1 out, runners on second and third. 6-0 in favor.
Second pitch outside from Bradwood. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strike. Okay, wide. No.
Third one is high again. 3 balls, 3 straight balls. 3 balls, no strikes. And runners on second and third. Finds one in there with the 3-0 pitch. It is now 3 balls, 1 strike. Second one in there, but Telmaco swings and misses.
Why are you going to throw the ball to Rashid, man? What are you really doing? This man playing right next to Rashid. They ain't trying to get him out. I know, but look where the man are running is.
And he loses the run on that one, an inside pitch, ball 4. So Telmaco now is on first base, and bases are loaded again for Brent Lewis.
If you're going for the bad, go no.
Bases are loaded with Brent at the plate.
The windup on the pitch from Bradwood is outside, gets away from the catcher, and Steven does not want to fall, so he stays at third. Taking his time with that one. He's relaxing. You're going to take it easy.
See some bolo putting up $100 for the chiropractor if you can give us a replay. My boy said no. One ball. No strike.
One ball, no strikes, and the pitch is at the head of Lewis. 2 balls, no strikes. Is the count now.
2 balls. No strike.
And the third pitch is called a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count.
One strike.
All right, another one is in there for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. Outside.
And pitch number 5 is outside. Full count. And ball 4 is again way outside. And a run is walked in for Los Bandidos as Steven LeBlanc takes his time this time. Literally coming to home plate. And just to let it be known, we have 5 more minutes left in the ball game, people. 5 more minutes left in the ball game. But the home team does have to bat last, so after this, they are allotted 1 more at bat. And stepping in with bases loaded and 1 out, we have the Jonathan Letsom. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Some swings and misses for strike 1.
One ball. Strike, 1 out. DJ at the plate. Bases are loaded. 7-0 in favor of Los
Wind up on the pitch again from Bradwood. Off the foot of the Jonathan. As another run is walked in. The score is now 7-0 in favor of Los Bandidos.
8-0 is the score.
8-0. My bad. I know him for, I never met this young man before. This is my 4th game seeing him. He just had difficult youth, man.
Shiloh at the plate.
And stepping into the batter's box now for Bandidos, Los Bandidos, we have Shiloh Richards. First pitch from Bradwood is high for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases loaded, still 1 out.
Bases
At the
are
bottom
loaded.
of the 7th inning.
1 out.
As Richards hits one opposite side,
Bases
and Telmaco scores,
1 run scored.
and Lewis decides to stay on third base, and that is 1 RBI for Richards. So that is now 10-0 in favor of Los Bandidos. Sorry, 9-0. Good correction, my bad. 9-0 First pitch is a ball.
One strike.
It's a strike, actually. As the umpire is tired of this nonsense. These batters need to be ready. No balls, one strike. Second pitch in the dirt.
One ball, one strike.
One ball, one strike.
One out.
Two balls, one strike is the count. Another one in the dirt.
3 balls.
And it is 3-1. And that is ball number 4 in the dirt again. And one more run is walked in. The score is now 10-0. And it seemed as though the pitcher has quit on his team. Not sure exactly what happened. But for whatever reason, oh no, he has not. He's going out on the field right now. And on the mound, we have a switch. The shortstop, Rashid McCleverty, is now pitching for the Lions. And we are heading to the top of the lineup once again for Los Bandidos. And Keyshawn Carwood steps into the batter's box.
Bases loaded, 1 out.
Again, with bases loaded and 1 out, the pitching change, we now have McCleverty on the mound. I don't know why pronouncing that last name threw me in so bad. And in the batter's box now, Keyshawn Carwood. As the pitcher has to remove some jewelry off of his throwing hand. Just some safety rules of the game here. Just to make sure that the injuries, any injuries that are sustained aren't too bad, aren't too serious. But we have singer Tiandre Pogo here next to us making all kind of noise. If I want him, sing a song. Just let me know. Let me know.
If something wrong with your singer, then call me, man. Hey, when they go come practice with them? What?
And in the meantime, while everyone are doing this, let's run some ads. Let's see what we have going on here. We have Heart's Kitchen. Oh, you know what? Let's run a video. We run a video all night. This lovely video from One Communication.
Clear blue skies, sun on my skin. Trade winds talking, it's calling me in. Smiles from the shorelines, cracked with our hands, turning old stories into new plans. One living image of the Virgin Islands. All of our colors moving as one. Rhythm and motion, culture colliding. USVI, we rise with the sun. We use what's around us, turn it to magic. One big picture of the Virgin Islands. Yeah, one Virgin Islands. We make one big picture of the Virgin Islands.
There we go. Ah, we hot in the studio again. McCliverty is back, and without the jewelry,
Without the touring now. Bases are loaded with one out.
and again in the batter's box we have Keyshawn Colwood,
Sean at the plate.
lefty. First pitch to Colwood is called a strike.
Strike one.
No balls, one strike. Bases loaded, one out. Bottom of the seventh inning, 10-0 in favor of Los Bandidos. Second pitch, just a little high. One ball, one strike.
Joshua, get close to the base. Get close.
As the ball is thrown, gets by the third baseman. And another run comes across the plate.
Two balls.
And the second pitch, just a little.
11 to 3. One out.
Swing and a miss, and that is out number
Strike
2.
three. They should have put Rashid in the game from the beginning. Dorian.
First pitch, just a little high to Rosario. Ball 1. Second pitch, low and in the
Two
dirt.
balls, no strike.
That is ball 2. Another pitch is just a little inside for the umpire, liking for 3 straight balls.
Three balls, no strike.
The 3-0 pitch to Rosario. Rosario swings, pops it up high.
Pops it up.
Center fielder gets on it. He wavers and he drops it.
What is going on?
And one additional run comes across the plate. Score is now 12-0 as Lions are giving away the easy ones. The pop flies, the easy plays are the one killing them now. And after Torian Rosario, we now have James Bushelta coming to the plate. Huh? And wind up on the pitch. One is hit opposite side
Big hit.
as the right fielder bobbles the ball and Castillo scores. That is now 13-0. And after Bushelti is Steven LeBlanc. Oh, LeBlanc ahead in the ball game is now deciding to bat left. And with 2 outs, the Lions are struggling to just get 1 more out.
Rod Wave at the plate again.
LeBlanc deciding to bat left
13
with
to
runners
0
on
to
second
score.
and third. First pitch from Rashid is in there, strike 1. Second one just a little low, One ball, one strike.
One ball, one strike. 2 out.
The third pitch to LeBlanc.
Swing
He
and a miss.
check swing and it just went a little too far for strike 2. Fourth one is way high and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, runner on second and third. 13-0.
As LeBlanc falls that one off.
But everybody is in the ball.
And count stays the same.
Foul ball. Thank God.
High pitch. The count is now full. Surprisingly, Steven did not swing at that one, knowing that he loves a high pitch. Full count, 2 outs, top of the 7th, and we've been here too long. And LeBlanc turns it back, hits it to shortstop, catches it, and we are finally out of this half of the inning. Next is just for Lions to bat now, and that will be the ball game. And we're gonna hold tight here. Oh, hopefully, this is the last inning. As we have Rashawn Marine coming to bat for the Lions in the bottom of the 7th inning. And on the mound now, James Bushelty. First pitch is low
Down low. 1
for
ball.
ball 1.
No strike.
Second pitch is outside. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike. Swing and a miss.
As Marines swung at one, I was way outside just now. It is 2 balls, 1 strike.
No outs, 13 to 0 is the score.
And next to me, we have a new fan of the sport here. We have Beyonce. Facebook troll. Bartender. Bartender. What else did you do? Entrepreneur. Tell us what you think about it. Tell us what you think about the ball game so far.
I actually love the entire concept of it. Amazing local entrepreneurs doing great things. And for me personally, BJ, this is my hometown, my home area, where I went to elementary school. So this is very sentimental and nostalgic for me. So being in this space, it is one of one.
Right.
I can't put into words because as a young child, we used to play baseball here. We used to play softball. I actually used to play basketball in the playground over there as well. So this is a great space, and I hope more people can be able to enjoy it as well. Because what you guys are putting together, it is amazing. So, absolutely.
And that was Beyonce herself, gracing us with her presence as Moraine hits a dribbler to second base. Second base fields it, throws it first, and that is out number 1. But as you have heard, there are many fans that come out and enjoy some baseball in St. Thomas. Baseball has been lacking for a very long time. Men's baseball, especially. So now that we do have some more baseball going on, make sure you guys come out and support all the time. And the first pitch to Turnbull is high for ball 1. Turnbull swings and misses for strike 1. And the pitch is thrown in there for strike 2.
One ball.
And batter swings and misses again for strike number 3, out number 2.
Last call for the concession.
Now coming to the plate, second baseman Dwayne Hunt.
They will be closing.
Hunt is stepping in as one of the last lifelines of the Lions right now,
For the concession.
as Lions are down 13-0. First pitch to Hunt is just a little, oh no, in there for strike 1. My bad, I couldn't see the right hand of the umpire, people. That was my fault. On the mound now for Bandidos, James Bichelta. Hunt pops it up over to second base. The second base gets underneath it, makes the catch, holds on, and that is indeed the ball game as Los Bandidos have dominated the Lions in this one-and-done playoff game here. And that is the end of the ball game, guys. Thank you very much. We're going to run a couple ads. And next week is the All-Star game, and we continue more baseball games coming soon. This has been Entertainment at a Touch Media, and we appreciate you guys for staying here.
Virgin Islands. Clear blue skies, sun on my skin. Trade winds talking, it's calling me in. Smiles from the shorelines, craft with our hands. Turning old stories into new plans. One living image of the Virgin Islands. All of our colors moving as one. Red on my motion, culture colliding. USVI, we rise with the sun. We use what's around us, turn it to magic. One big picture of the Virgin Islands. Yeah, one Virgin Islands. We make one big picture of the Virgin Islands.